The journey of e-commerce for small, medium-sized enterprises here in Vietnam.
You know, if you're in Vietnam and want to know about business, actually, if you're anywhere and want to know about business, you might want to check out Tom Peng. He doesn't fuck around. Yeah, Tom Peng. He's A-okay. Peace.
This is one of the slides from the speech that I gave at the Crystal Ball event hosted by the Canadian Chamber of Commerce back in, I think, February or March. I was speaking at that event. I was one of the speakers there. And I want to dig deeper into the slide because this slide is about the journey of Vietnamese small, medium-sized retailers. How are they, evolving to become an e-commerce business, right? So most small, medium-sized retailers, they start going online by doing social selling. Meaning that they start a Facebook page, or maybe they sell from their own Facebook page. They invite their friends to their Facebook page and they sell there. Maybe they do a little bit of live stream. They show people the product through live stream, and they do advertising on Facebook. That's generally how most small, medium-sized retailers in Vietnam, they start doing e-commerce. Of course, there's a lot of limitations, right? Because when you're selling on Facebook or Yellow, you show your product and people comment in the Facebook post or your live stream. So maybe they give you their phone number and then you have to call them back. So every time you make a post, they give you phone number, you call them back, and you would process the order if they want to buy from you. And you have to arrange for shipment or have the customer come into the store. So it is really taking care of the customer one at a time, right? So it doesn't really scale, and that is this problem with social selling, right? So eventually they thought, hey, we need to scale. Let's try to use one of the major e-commerce platforms because, they seem to have a lot of traffic. A lot of people go to Lazada, Shopee, Tiki, Sendo, right? So if we put a shop there, maybe people will buy. So as a next step, retailers generally start their shop on Lazada, Shopee, Tiki, or Sendo. But of course, the problem there is that eventually they realize that the traffic they say they have, for example, Tiki has like the #1 traffic site in Vietnam, but they also realize is that, because there's so many sellers and so many products on Tiki and Lazada and Shopee and Sendo, that most sellers don't get a small fraction of that traffic, right? For example, if you start a shop in Lazada and you put products in Lazada and you try to search for your own products in Lazada, see if you show up in search results. You're definitely not on Lazada homepage, right? And you'll probably not come up in Lazada search result, not on page 1, not on page 2, not on page 3. So most people cannot even find you or your products on Lazada, Shopee, Tiki, Sendo. So the traffic that they have doesn't really benefit you. It benefits the big retailers. It benefits the retailers that Lazada, Shopee, Tiki, Sendo partner with. They get the better, search result and locations positioning in their in those sites, right? And also, like these platforms also take some money from the retailer whenever there's a transaction, right? Whenever there's a transaction, Lazada, Shopee, Tiki, Sendo wants to take a percentage from the seller. I want to take 5%, I want to take 10%, I want to take 25% based on, category of products that the seller is selling. And, that's not cool. Most sellers don't like that because that means you have to, eat into your profits to give some commission to Lazada, Shopee, Sendo, and Tiki. And of course, when you're on Lazada, Shopee, Sendo, and Tiki, there are hundreds of sellers selling the same products or similar products as you. So you're all competing on price because when I search for mobile phone, I'm gonna find 100 sellers. Why should I buy from you? I'm gonna buy from the cheapest seller, not you, right? So everybody's trying to compete on price. And that again is eating into your profit margin. And for all those reasons, the sellers moving to the next phase, which is, hey, we should create a new website and then redirect our customers to our website. That way we don't have to give Lazada, Shopee, Sendo, Tiki a piece of the pie, like some commission, and we don't have to compete with all the other sellers if we can just send customers to our own website, right? And then that should be perfect. But of course, when you build a website, there's no guarantee people will find it. If you understand SEO, if you understand how to do Facebook and Google advertising, maybe you can attract customers to go to your website, but that requires a lot of skills, right? You need the skills to build a website with payment, with logistics, so people can pay you money. The website can help you ship products. And you need a lot of skills to do digital marketing. You need a lot of skills to do search engine optimization, so that when people search for your product in Google search, they will find you, right? So there's a lot of skills required to make this piece very successful. And most companies or retailers don't have those skill sets. They have to hire people, and good talent is really hard to find. So a lot of people fail at doing this piece really well. And then, so once they realize this is difficult, they move into the next phase, right? So there's a lot of challenges with social selling, with going to platforms, building your website, and finally they do something like this called O2O. So they find a solution provider, and the solution provider gives them website, mobile app, iOS or Android. They integrate online selling with their physical store, so there's a point of sale system inside their stores connected to their online systems, and also integrate with Lazada and Shopee. So all the sales channel, no matter where you're selling your product, whether it's Lazada, Shopee, Tiki, Sendo, or your website, or inside the store, it's all connected. Like it's like one system that you can manage it all, right? So this is the future, right? And my company provides this solution, right? We build a system that help you achieve this in 10 minutes. Basically, you sign up, you pay money, not too much, this annual subscription, and you get a complete system. You can start selling online, you can start managing your inventory in your store, you can start having your own customer relationship management system, so you can manage all your customers, what they bought from you, their order history. You can use the customer data to send them marketing, send them messages, send them promotion, send them product information, and then drive more sales that way, right? This is a complete system, right? So usually, again, the Vietnamese retailers, they go from social selling to platforms and to website, and they're always gonna have challenges there. Eventually, they realize this is what they have to do to be successful in e-commerce, selling products online and offline. And we have a system called Go Sell, GoSell.vn, go there. And you will see how easy it is to set this up. You don't need to be a programmer. You don't need to know how to build a website. You don't need to know how to build a mobile app. You don't need to know how to do much. We do everything for you. The product will do everything for you. It is really the fastest and easiest way to build an online and offline system for your business. It'll manage your entire business. It'll manage your employees. It'll manage your inventory. It'll manage your products. It will manage all your orders. One complete system, one system that can manage your entire business. And this is where you need to get to if you want to stay competitive in your business. Because when you have that, you're gonna kill them all. Any business in those space, they're gonna die because you have this. You know who your customers are, you know how to acquire new customers, and you know how to generate repeat sales from your customers. In those systems, you don't have that. In fact, with Lazada and Shopee, if your customers buy from you from Lazada and Shopee, they don't even give you the customer data. You don't know who bought from you. Tiki doesn't want to give you the customer data because they're scared that you will contact the customer directly and they'd lose their commission. They don't give you that information. But with this, you get everything. You know who bought the product from you so that you can target them later. You can send them more product information, more promotion information. You can continue to build customer loyalty and they will continue to buy from you forever and ever and ever. So where are you in this journey? What kind of business do you have? Are you still using social selling? Are you using platforms and meeting a lot of competition? Is your website really working for you? Are you generating sales from your website? Move to O2O. Move to this. Check out Go Sell. It's gonna make your business great. Take fucking action and don't be a fucktard.